Hey everybody, Panther0822 here. We're gonna get back into Dragon Age. I finally figured something out, which was good. Which means we can continue on with everything, hopefully. This is gonna be a long play. And I know I've said that at times, and then it hasn't been a long play, but hopefully. This is gonna be a long play. Alright, and then that way I'm not listening to that. So, sorry, I had the volume up on my phone and I could hear things. So, anywho, we're gonna try and get through as much as we can today, and go from there.
It will be done.
So let's do it.
What's this? Another shipment already? We weren't... Wait. You're no Tevinter. Who are you supposed to be?
Your nursemaid.
Quick, get them, hurry!
Enemies ahead.
Alright. Let's save here real quick. Alright, so this, I do actually have a new character with me. Character's name is Shale, and I don't remember if it's a he or a she, just to be really honest.
It will be done.
What's on your mind? It is no trouble.
Very well.
So, and honestly, I really wanted to try and get Shale before I had completed, before I'd even really started Ozamar, because there is actually some cool information that you learn as far as that goes. So, that being said, for those of you who get the Stone Prisoner, make sure that you get Shale before you go to Ozamar.
What is the meaning of this? We were told that there would be no interference from the authorities. You simply fought your way in here to ask questions, did you? You will regret this, you know. Believe it or not, we've been given dispensation to do our business here. The humans talk a great deal about how very wrong slavery is. But isn't it funny how quickly the smell of gold overcomes such ideals? Big words from such a small creature. Let us finish this then. I intend to see you pay for the damage you've done here.
All right, I need to pause here for a minute, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I really apologize for that. We're going to stay paused here for a little longer. I got some stuff in the mail that I need to actually check out here really quick. I'm not going to stop the stream because as soon as I'm done checking this stuff out, we're going to continue. So, here's what I'm going to do so that you guys aren't staring or looking at a quiet screen. I will at least give you some background music. So. Alright, guys. Enjoy the background music while I take care of a few things.
Looking into the mirror, knew I wasn't who I wanted to be. I was living life the way that I wanted, but my eyes reminded me I'm not free. Believe the lie, so everything that I know says I gotta go, tired of going solo. But I'm never gonna go there again. This is what it is, this is who I am, this is where I finally take my stand. I didn't wanna fall, but I don't have to grow. I'm not the one with two scarred hands, giving him the best of everything that's left of the life inside this man. I've been born again. I see you walking like you're living in fear, having trouble even looking at me. Wishing they would give you more than words, sick of people telling how it should be. What you download, where'd you get your info? You saw the hype show, now you're in the endo. Gonna tell you what I believe. Oh, this is what it is, this is who I am, this is where I finally take my stand. I didn't wanna fall, but I don't have to grow. I'm not the one with two scarred hands, giving him the best of everything that's left of the life inside this man. I've been born again.
Alright, guys, I am back. I apologize for that. I've been expecting something here in the mail, and we finally got it. So, yep, alright. Let's get back to this. I don't know if I hit the right keys. Alright, where is... okay. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna focus on...
Need to fight you.
Alright, let's loot
It
the
will be
bodies here real quick.
Of course. Yes. It will be done.
Alright, let's save.
Very well.
Seriously, not gonna do a fucking thing?
Yes.
Okay.
It is some kind of trap. It will be done. There is
Run in fear.
save. I know that I say frequently, but in this game I have learned that if you don't do it, you will either inevitably end up getting your ass bit, because you will get really far in a particular area, forget to save, die, and then have to do it all over again. I've had to do that more times than I would really care to count.
I am Caladius, and you, I assume, must be the Grey Warden I've heard so much about. One can hardly get a word out of the Regent besides Warden these days. It's surpassed even gold in popularity. Yes, you would be curious about that, wouldn't you? I've heard that you're trying to erode Logain's support. It must be a difficult task, yes, like washing away a mountain. Perhaps you could use some help. More of an arrangement, truth be told. One that disappears the moment angry armed intruders storm my abode. Truth be told, there was always a limit to how long we were going to be able to operate here. We've paid for many of Logain's troops, but once the Landsmeet is done, we become inconvenient. So, here is my offer. 100 sovereigns from you for a letter with the seal of the Terran of Gwaren upon it, implicating him in all of this. Then, we leave a few days earlier than planned, with our profits and remaining slaves unharmed.
I feel dirty. We're not considering this, are we?
So, do we have a deal? Even you must admit it's much better than resorting to barbarism, yes?
No, because I don't agree with slavery.
Interesting. Now, that's not much of a deal, is it? Let's do this the hard way, then. Men, shall we?
Alright, I need to focus on him. There is something that I did forget to do, and I really need to do that before I get my ass too heavily handed to me. Okay, I need to come over to Wynn here real quick.
I think we work well together. Enough! Enough! It seems your reputation is an accurate one. I surrender. That's quite generous of you, considering your position. Many thanks.
Somehow, if I'd been asked to guess the next person to walk through that door, I wouldn't have said it would be a dwarf. Are you one of them? What happens to us now?
You're free now.
Shiani? Did she send you here? Praise the Maker! We will not trespass long on your good graces. Come, everyone, let's go home.
Alright, let's save here real quick. Because again, I really do not want to lose.
I'm sorry if I was rude to you before. Andraste's ass, you'd think I'd learned some social graces. Anyway, what I mean by all this is... thank you.
Not where I want to be. I do actually, I am intentionally looking for a specific house right now. I'm looking for it because there's an item that I want that needs to go to Alistair.
Ah, it's you. Welcome. Please, come in. Tell me, how is Duncan? He's been a friend of mine for many years, yes. From the look on your face, I take it the news is bad. I am sorry to hear that. I knew that the Warden suffered great losses at Ostagar, but a few escaped. I had hoped Duncan might be one of them. We've been through outbreaks of pestilence during the war with Orlais. We'll endure. I doubt very much now that the Tevinter intervention would have helped us anyway. He came here, now and then, to look for potential recruits. Perhaps that seems strange to you, but Duncan was a man who knew that talent could emerge in the most unlikely places. Please, take this. Duncan gave it to me years ago. I suspect you'll put it to better use than I would.
Alright, that should be
No, bad. Bad idea. Awful. Don't do it.
okay.
Very well.
Flight arrows.
Good luck to you, Warden.
Okay. I'm confused now. Alright, well. Alright, we're gonna take a minute. We are gonna save. I think my computer just fucked up. No, just it took longer than I thought. Okay. All right. Well, now that we've gotten everything done, it is time for the Lands meet. wrong way.
Ah, there you are. I was about to send out a search party. I've been hearing of a great commotion in the alienage. What exactly happened there? Make her forgive me. I should be appalled that such a thing could exist here. But I'm overjoyed you can implicate Loghain. We must end the civil war quickly. What the Blight does not corrupt in this land, politics surely will. The last of our allies have arrived in the city. We cannot delay any longer. I will call for the Landsmeet to convene. Bring Alistair and join me at the palace as soon as you are ready, Warden.
All right.
Indeed.
We
Yes.
are going to stick with our normal party.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Marik's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn this nation apart to oppose my lord, and never once tried to understand why he is a hero to Ferelden. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone. I have had so many doubts of late. Loghain is a great man, but his hatred of Orlais has driven him to madness. He has done terrible things. I know it. But I owe him everything. I cannot betray him. Do not ask me to. I never thought duty would taste so bitter. Stop him, Warden. Stop him from betraying everything he once loved. Please. Show mercy. Without Loghain, there would be no Ferelden to defend.
Alright, we're gonna do a new save on this. And before I do things, I'm gonna pull... I kind of wanted you guys to see my reaction, but I've done this so many times that... Yeah, so I want you guys to be able to
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings. Ah! Here we have the puppeteer. Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? Where is the famous steadfastness of the dwarves? How much did it cost the Empress to buy your loyalty?
There are enough refugees in Mybanor now to make that abundantly clear.
The South has fallen, Loghain. Will you let Darkspawn take the whole country for fear of Orlais?
The Blight is indeed real, Wolf. But do we need Grey Wardens to fight it? They claim that they alone can end the Blight, yet they failed spectacularly against the Darkspawn at Ostagar. And they asked to bring with them 4 legions of Chevaliers. And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, and we really expect them to simply return from whence they came? Do tell, Dwarf. The whole Landsmeet has been quite frantic to hear a tactical analysis of Ostagar delivered by a clown. You goaded him into making that charge. He believed the tales, Warden. He thought your handful of men would turn the tide for him. Strategy and consequences be hanged. What would you have me do? Kaelin's was not the only life in my hands. Should I have sacrificed the entire army for his mistake? Do not imagine that you can shame me with Kaelin's death. He was Marik's son. My king. No one regrets his loss more than I do. I assure you, Warden, if I were going to send someone, it would be my own soldiers. I would not trust to the discretion of an apostate.
Indeed, my brother tells a very different tale. He says you snatched a blood mage from the Chantry's justice. Coincidence?
Do not think the Chantry will overlook this, Tyrn Loghain. Interference in a Templar's sacred duties is an offense against the Maker.
Whatever I have done, I will answer for later. At the moment, however, I wish to know what this Warden has done with my daughter.
I haven't done anything to your daughter.
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Enora. I wanted to protect you from this. My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
The Warden. I'm with the Warden. Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden! The Western Hills throw their lot in with the Wardens. Make her help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once. Before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk. None of you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have. How dare you judge me? Then, let us end this. I suppose we both knew it would come to this. A man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me. Enough! Let the Landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion? It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
Alright, little bit of a heads up. This fight is a pain in the ass. And it might take me a couple tries, and there might be a little bit of pounding on the desk. So if you hear any really loud slams, that's what it is. So, alright, let's do it.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Of course.
Well done. Well done.
I underestimated you, Warden. I thought you were like Kalen, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
In past versions, I've actually just killed him. But I've made some decisions in this game that I haven't made before, so I'm going to kind of keep with that, so...
I didn't just hear you say that. You're going to let him live? After everything he's done? Kill him already!
Wait. There is another option. Batean is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining. There are 3 of us in all of Ferelden, and there are compelling reasons to have as many wardens on hand as possible to deal with the Archdemon.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
Absolutely not! Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you! How can we simply forget that?
If I remember correct, this is an option that I haven't actually done before, but if I let Loghain live, if I remember right, Alistair actually leaves the party and you gain Loghain. Which honestly is not something I am willing to do, because I have way too much respect for Alistair. So...
You can't do this. My father may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
Anora. Hush. It's over.
Stop treating me like a child. This is serious.
Daughters never grow up, Anora. They remain 6 years old with pigtails and skinned knees forever.
Father.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No! When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
So much for our plan to rule together. If Alistair would rather not have the throne, I am more than willing to take it.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Anora. Warden, will you help us? As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead Ferelden?
This was option 3 was the option that I initially pushed for. So At this point, I can either state Alistair, Honora, or I think they should do this together. Now, as I'm the one who killed Loghain, if I say option 3, Honora is less likely to pitch a bitch. Just be fair, Warden, that if you actually go with the option where if you have Alistair kill Loghain and you try and push Honora into marrying Alistair, it won't happen. So just be fair warned about that. We're gonna go with... I've always gone with option 1 though, so it's... We're gonna do option 3. We'll see how this plan pans, because I've always been curious about this.
We do. I believe this is what King Merrick wanted. To see his blood tied to my father's to begin a new line of Ferelden kings.
But I did swear an oath. What I mean is, I'm all for founding a new line of kings. But, well, there's the Blight.
What the king is trying to say, my lords and ladies, is that he will be taking the field with his fellow Grey Warden to do battle with the Archdemon.
Yes. That.
Until then, I shall stay in Denerim and rule in my husband's absence, as I did for Kaelin. But I trust Alistair shall reach a more heroic ending.
My fellow Grey Warden will, I hope, take Loghain's place as the leader of my armies. Shall we finish this thing together?
Let's do it.
Everyone, get ready to march. It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it!
Ferelden is depending on you all.
You made me king. After all this is over with, they're actually going to put me on the throne. I'm going to be the king. Congratulations. Congratulations? Why would you do this to me? How could you? I've done nothing but regret my blood since the day I was born. I don't want this. I never wanted this. I hate the very idea of it. I knew that Arleman wanted this for me, but I never did. I thought for sure that there would be a way out of it. But then you went and put me on the throne yourself. Why? And what I want doesn't factor in anywhere, does it? Funny how it always works out like that. I've just never thought of myself as a leader. I'm going to make a terrible king, you have to know that. How can I make decisions that are going to affect the lives of everyone in the kingdom? I guess I don't really have a choice in this now, do I? I'll do my best, of course, and I expect that you'll be there to help me, right?
Of course I will.
Good. Then it's settled. Arleman has left for Redcliffe. He says the army has gathered there and is almost ready to march. As soon as we're ready, we should head to Redcliffe ourselves. The Blight awaits, right?
Alright, guys. Let's save our progress here real quick. We can override our landsmeet. Alright, are we at the bottom? Yeah, I think we are at the bottom. Let's have some conversations here real quick.
What you need? Aye, all right then.
If one more servant asks if I would like a chain, what comes, my friend?
Alright, Anora's not here. Alright. Well...
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes. I think at this point we... are gonna go to camp. I don't think there's any conversations here. But I could be wrong.
What say you?
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
Alright, at this point, I really don't think there's anything other than maybe... no.
As you wish.
Alright, well, at this point, guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call... Let's save here real quick. Alright. Let's turn that back on. Alright guys, well I want to thank you guys so much for watching. At this point we really are at the end of the game. So here's kind of basically the way this is going to play out. I will finish out the game tomorrow. I'm not going to do it today. This was a good stopping point as far as where we're at goes. So at this point we've got just a little bit longer. I'll be able to finish out the game tomorrow, and then we will start Dragon Age 2 probably Friday. Yeah, it'll probably be Friday. It might be Saturday. We'll see. Although there's a possibility that I might just ride the rest of the week out and do something else and start Dragon Age 2 on Monday. We'll see. Well, part of it will be kind of how I'm feeling and how things are going. So, anyways, yeah. So that's kind of where things are at. We're at the end of the game. So tomorrow we'll finish it out and we'll go from there. So, anyways, thank you guys so much. This has been a fantastic journey. I want to thank everybody for the views and everything. I'll have some more thoughts and some more things tomorrow at the end of the game, and go from there. So I did start a Patreon account. So if you go to patreon.com and look up Panther0822, I'm there, and then I also have the link in the description for you guys as well, so you can check that out, and you guys can support me there. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. It is always appreciated, and until tomorrow, this is Panther0822. Peace out, guys. Have a good night.